Hey, thanks for touching the part. So if we go into the sketch here, easiest way, I'm going to just go through and create some lines. So first let's do the inside and just go around. And then let's do the outside. And you have some unconstrained sketches, but we're just going to ignore those for the moment. Okay, so now we have our lines that are on the outside. Easiest way is go up to plane, and let's do the outside ones first. So select the outside line, go to the origin, and just select the XY plane. So what that does is it's here, and it'll ask you for 90 degrees. Just hit enter, go to the next one, it's 90 degrees, again, so you kind of see what we've got going on. And then last one, there you go. So let's go back out to the first one, hit a sketch, project our geometry of the outside line, draw our circle from the center of it to the outside, finish our sketch. Go ahead and turn this off because I know I'm done. Project the geometry of the outside line, draw our circle, turn that visibility off, continue. And the last one here. Okay. So now that you have your tubes there, you can just go to our loft. We can try to do it all at once, but it's probably not going to work. But let's try it just for fun. So it goes there. Let's click our rails. So our outside line, and then also our inside line here. So it's not going to like that. So basically what we've got to do is one by one, hit here, then there, and then we'll do our outside rails, and it'll loop it. Okay? So then we turn these back on. Let's go ahead and turn our loft off and do it again. Turn on our surface, grab this one, grab the bottom one. Oops. And rather than starting over, just escape out of it and try it again if you mess up on something. That's one thing with loft command that's usually a little bit easier if you just start from a fresh screen rather than trying to reselect the lines, things like that. All right, so you do loft from here to there, the rails there and there. If it's going straight down, sometimes you don't need it, but in this section, we're going to keep them in there. So turn that off, turn that back on, loft again. Now this is kind of tedious, but I would rather do it this way than do something else that I know might break later. So last one. be then our loft from here to here. And just for good measure, put our rails in and hit OK. So now that we have all our lofts, okay, and let's turn this off as well and turn these back on. So now we have our shape. Okay, so let's turn everything off and turn our sketch back on. All right, let's do the inside. So go up to our plane, grab our inside shape. You can right click, select other, grab the curve, and select our XY. Could use the other plane, but just doing our due diligence, making sure that we're getting the right one. Try not to cut any corners. And then our last one. So create our sketch, project our geometry of the inside. Okay. Okay. So now we have all those done. Turn off our work planes. There we go. So let's go ahead and do our lofts. So now we can select our first sketch, second sketch, and then do our rails, inside and inside. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. So now we have the first set of lofts and the second set of lofts. The easiest thing to do is just stitch them together. So select them, hit apply, done. So now we have a stitched surface. So these ones as well, let's stitch those. Okay, so now we have these lofted together, stitched and stitched. Now, the trick is to use a patch between this edge and this edge to create a little cap on there. Hit apply, and then another one here and here, hit apply. So now we have a boundary patch, two surface patches. So if we do sculpt between all of these three, hit OK. Okay, solid. So if we go to our view, go to our half section, there you go. So if you want to make it fancy, go up here. There you go.